up on the screen for y'all. Okay, then. Well, this is that. So we gonna be starting things. We got Krishana, her new boyfriend, Offset, Gail King, the Braxtons, Tiffany Evans, and some Maryland man, and also Natalie versus Zeus, y'all. So let's also get into it. I wasn't ready to get into all of this, but if you know, let's get into it before I start saying my zibs and run the beautiful intro.
Wow, 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 wow. This time is smoky stuff. Wow, 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 wow.
You guys, and welcome back to another episode of The Candid Truth. All right, so I hope you guys got your drinks, your blunts ready. I know some of you guys might be just getting the kids ready for Halloween or just getting them from school probably. It's 3:26 on the East Coast, which means it's about 6:26 on the East Coast. On the Pacific end over here on the West Coast, so it's about 6:26 out there on the East Coast. Some might be getting kids ready for the thing, and some of you guys just might just be getting ready right now. But let's get into the mess because we got so much to talk about before we get ready. I might go out tonight, you guys. I think I got my nails done. I'm looking cute. I'm looking city. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. We've been ready. Let's get into this because first we're gonna get into Krishan and her little new boyfriend. Lord, we dating children. We're dating. We're dating. We're dating. Oh, come on, Instagram. Load a little bit more faster. Y'all know Instagram trying to trip on me today. All right. So social reacts to Krishan dating an alleged 90-year-old. So Krishan and me, you're the same age. Now, here's my thing. That boy is young as hell. I couldn't do it. If you can't get into the club without a wristband, I don't want to do it. Why he look like a young little Blueface? Why he look like a young ass version of Blueface? Why he look like Blueface? No, he look like Blueface, y'all. Yeah. You have a type. You have a type. You definitely do got a type, Krishan. Cause why this man out here looking just like Blueface? Let's get into it. So I don't know how long they've been dating, but this been getting alleged for the last like maybe couple weeks or so. Let me get a little picture. This boy look young as hell, look blue face. She's trying to say blue face. I could find a younger you. This is desperate because honestly, why are you dating a 19-year-old? Again, they can't even get into the club without a wristband. If he can't buy me no drink, I don't even think we should be having a like. Is he even old enough? Do he even got a license? That boy looks so young, Krishan. What the comments saying? Mentally, she is the same age as him, if not younger. You got a point there. You have a point there. Mama's definitely got a little type, lol, to go get a young version of the grown version that looked up getting big and is a different type of get back. I said the same thing. I said he looked just like Blueface. He looked like a little Blueface, like a little new. We could see him and have a chance of life. She grown. She can do what she We kept on talking. You know how we are. The show must go on. Whatever happened, we came back. We came back in. We should be good now. I don't think anything else should trip out. We should be fine. All right. Not the internet want to trip on me today. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, y'all, we cutting in and out with the Wi-Fi. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty, but that ain't nothing. Where's my phone, real quick? We're gonna pull y'all up on my phone real quick, so we can have a little face-to-face conversation while we still handle through this live. Let me take myself off this screen real quick. All said, you wonder why you getting in trouble, and you wonder why you need the spousal support. The spousal support because you broke. Not only because you broke, because you haven't paid your taxes. You owe too much. You got a lot of debt. So I guess that means that's why you need the money, right? Okay. Okay. Is that the excuses we're gonna be hearing on the internet about why you're doing this? You lost your brother. You're going through a lot. And what is that? Is that what we doing now? Is that what we doing? Y'all gotta get it together. Y'all can't be getting in Hollywood and doing stupid stuff like this. We already had people in the past doing the same thing. You're supposed to learn from their mistakes. But no, you find yourself making the same old mistake. It's not okay. It's not okay. I understand people ain't perfect. We're gonna get there. But no wonder you need the money for the spousal support. He ain't playing it. He ain't paying it. Cardi ain't paying it. I ain't paying it. That's exactly how it sounds. And he's trying to have Cardi pay it basically with the spousal support. He needs the spousal support because most of his actual money is getting, they probably shipping off of his revenue, off of what he get back, off his merch and everything. They're probably, if it's a lien, they're taking money from him. So therefore it's not like they're taking money from him. On everything. And I myself, I respect her a lot. And so therefore this is why I honestly brought this up, because it would be sad to see her go. She is one of those who when it comes to journalism, you respect them. You respect them. She's owed a lot of respect. And Gail King, thank you so much for being who you are. Thank you for being the amazing anchor that you have been and being on TV and just, informing us for the last decade, okay? For over a decade, maybe. Gail King's been around. I've been around.
Jealous, you're a mean girl. You're
You're such a hater. I hate me so bad.
Oh my God. The mental illness is real. It's real.
I'm crazy?
Mental illness is real. Go ahead, Tony. I'm listening. I don't argue with sick people. Go ahead. Bitch, I will you up. Don't play with me. Do that.
I swear to God. What you're not going to do is with my mental health when all y'all really need the pills. Guess what you're not going to do? You're not going to make me feel bad because I've been diagnosed with depression and anxiety. From y'all.
And you're not going to make me feel like you're not a mean girl. You're unkind to your family. Your family supports you.
It's I kind of respect these women a lot, and so therefore it's when you see the Braxtons acting like this, and this is regular family quarrel, but to have this on TV now, to say I understand because you get in arguments with people who you already know is going through things, and sometimes you take your hands, you go bam. I'm not gonna argue with that. I already know you going through. Now she should have just said I'm not gonna argue with somebody who I know is going through a lot. Versus saying I'm not gonna argue with somebody who is sick. That was like a gut wrenching shot. That was hitting below the belt, Tawanda. And I find that they often hit below the belt a lot in this family. They say some really hurtful things. But this is what happens when you try to continue on with fame and act like nothing's going on as long as the money's rolling in, ain't nothing wrong. This is what happens when you try to play that game. This is not the time to play that game. Y'all need to have a serious conversation. And y'all trying to do it on TV, and it's not the time to be on TV. Y'all need to sit back and get off of the TV and actually take care of this as like a family, because it's so much coming on to the daughter coming out talking about Trina's fucking husband who passed away, late ex-husband, rest in peace. But no, you're not going to sit up here and try to tell me that this is okay, because it's not. It's simply not. This is simply not. I don't find it to be okay.
Don't play with me.
You're in your situation because of you, Tamar.
What situation? I'm in a great situation. Y'all don't like me because y'all jealous.
You're a mean girl. You're unkind to people.
You're such a hater. I hate me so bad.
Oh my God. The mental
Because you find yourself often saying some mean ass shit, doing mean ass shit. It is often not times to your family. We might not see it, but you act like you are above the rest of your sisters, and that's not okay either. You are above no one in your family because you guys are all equal. You guys came out the same cooch. You're not above each other. You need to calm that down, Tamar. And I would love to have you over here and have a conversation on my show. And we can break it down and get it to the nitty gritty, so you can understand where I'm coming from. Because no, you out here acting like that, girl. You know Devin better than you. You know you were a mean girl. Stop playing, Tamar. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna sit up here and act like that's what's going. Girl, no. You, your mama know, your sister know, and everybody around you know. Let me pull this camera close. No. And then the way y'all talk to each other is so disgusting.
Illness is real. It's real.
Oh, I'm crazy?
Mental illness is real.
Yes, mental illness is real, and all of you guys are going through it. It's called childhood trauma. Y'all already all talked about it when y'all was talking about y'all father and your mama and all that stuff that they was going through and how y'all had watched that and you guys were traumatized from that. I can't personally say I've ever been traumatized from hearing my parents argue, but my parents didn't get divorced. So I can't say I understand that part. But that is also a trauma. And the only reason I can say that can be a trauma because I had a friend in my past. I haven't talked to her in a very long time. But when her parents got divorced, I saw how it affected her and her sister. That all y'all need help. Essentially, everybody needs help. But all y'all need some help. So what are you talking about, Tamar? And Tawanda, you're wrong. Trina, you sat there and was quiet. Tony, I give you the types because Tony was hopping up like she was gonna fight. All of a sudden, she got this gangster in her. But Tony probably been like that. Mo off camera. She ain't gonna put that shit on camera. She probably whooping all that. And she big sis too. Oh, I know she be whooping on them. Ooh, I know she whooping on them. I know she putting the paws. She putting the paws down. I don't like that. That was so disrespectful. We got Tiffany Evans, the singer. Oh. So I got 2 little articles yesterday. I got a little this, I got a little this, I got a little that, I got a little that. So Tiffany Evans, let's see.
Only $500. So same hour, I made her
So
the payment.
wait. So this girl, damn, they was just gonna keep going, huh?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? It's your boy Jerron. As you know, I sing, dance, and I make music. So I just want to kind of give y'all some little information on a situation that I've been dealing with. So everyone knows who Tiffany Evans is, the one who sings Promise Ring. You know, we all grew up loving her, and you know, we all grew up listening to her music. This video is in no way, shape, form trying to bash anybody or spread anybody's name in a negative light. I'm just simply expressing my truth and where I'm at with the situation. So, here we go. All right, so back in October 24th of 2021, she put on her Instagram that she was accepting features. So I emailed her and I was inquiring about getting a feature. So she told me that her original price is usually $2,500, which is no problem. If she needed that payment, I would have paid that as well. So she told me that week that the features for the hook were discounted. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? It's your boy Jerron. As you know, I sing, dance, and they were only $500. So I made her the payment of $500. I sent her the beat, and she said she received the beat. She said she was getting started to work. That was October 24th of 2021, and that was our last message that we received, that I received from her. So about 2 months later, you know, I'm trying to be professional. I'm trying to keep us in communication. You know, I'm just trying to, you know, just be like a good collaborator, whatever. So I wrote her, you know, 2 months later, Christmas time of December 25th of 2021. I'm like, happy holidays. I didn't receive a response. No problem. So let's fast forward to November 5th of 2024. I emailed her and I asked for a refund. And when I asked for my refund, she said, you never received.
Who that seemed like a lot to take in because you know how he talks. Me and him talk probably the same. We get really fast in our words, and I'm trying to slow down as we grow on this channel. But okay, so basically, back in April, I forgot what it 2024. him and Tiffany Evans put out a post that she was supposed to be accepting features, but she also had discounts on this feature. So her price was usually $2,500, but this time it's gonna be $1,500. It was half off. Okay. $2,500, but it was about all. It was some off, and you got like $1,500 left. So he sent her the $500. He sent her the beat, and then she never responded to him. So then about a few months later, he said that now he's responding, and that's where we are at in the chat. He's responding. She never said anything, and now he's asking for a refund. He's been trying to communicate with her, be a good person, say hello. Hey, how are you doing? How's everything going with you? Being friendly and all that other stuff. And that's where we are in the story. Let's go.
The feature? I said, no, I never received anything from you from the last time that we spoke. And then after that, she didn't respond. And then and they were only $500. So.
Oh, so it only being $500. So sorry, my bad. Correction. The price went down from $2,500 to $500. He paid that, didn't get a response, got sent everything, never heard anything back. When he texted her, then he asked for a refund. She said, you never got anything back from it. And then she never responded again. Fast forward, now we are in this position right here. Okay, next video.
That same hour that I emailed her, she got on her Instagram and she said that she was accepting more features and that she was ready to work with more people. So right then and there, I was confused on how I was asking for a refund in the same moment, but at the same second, you were accepting more features from other people. So I was confused. Like, why didn't I receive my refund? And then so I'm just like, okay, I'm just chill. And then so I noticed that she started a TikTok to promote herself and her singing, which is no problem, but it's like, you're doing all this in the same second that I'm reaching out asking for my refund. So in that second, like, this is a business. So I felt like I'm being played with at that second. So that's when it just went from like business to like, okay, hold on, am I being played with?
And that's fair. That's fair because I've got played like that a lot of times. I just never put the money down. So I like to see contracts first. Number one thing, if you're doing this in this business, don't do without a contract. Unless I see some paperwork, it ain't existing. You ain't getting nothing. I need to see paperwork. Produce me the paperwork. When you produce me the paperwork, we get the work. Other than that, I'm sitting down because I ain't got time for that. No, see, listen. What you should have done, young man. Young man, I need you to understand this. Don't do anything in this industry without producing paperwork. If it was on documentation, you can put her in court. If there's no documentation, you can put her in court. Okay? Okay. Listen, I love this industry so much, but I hate when people do this right here because this has also been a scam for a very long time. Other artists, I'm announcing this to you now. There are people out there who would do this and they will ask features. They will ask for beats. Never send anything without contract. And make sure that your P's and Q's are in orders. I mean, intellectual property papers. I need you to have that shit documented. I need you to have your name in order. The song and beat that you use, make sure that you purchase the rights to it. So therefore, when they go and turn around and do it, make sure you purchase the exclusive rights. So therefore, when they go looking for it, to turn around and take your music and then turn around and reuse it, she's going to use it. You're going to fuck around and find out that beat and everything you sent is going to be in her next album. But listen to me. You have to make sure you get your P's and Q's in order. You have to make sure that you be in my ass cap, okay? You have to make sure that you know, your PR and then your other PR. A&R And all that is all together. Trademark. Everything. Everything. Own it. So therefore, when you get to points when you're doing, never do business if you don't 100% own the intellectual properties to whatever it is that you are about to produce, or you own the rights to it. Unless you own the rights to it, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't advise you to do it at all. And that's coming from my professional advice, because you have people like this who will play you and you ain't getting no money back. I have never sent no money unless I seen paperwork. And if the paperwork never been produced, you have never seen or heard from me again. Just like she go ghost, I will go ghost. And if I paid you, I will see you in court. I will go ghost. I would have never hit her up in the DMs. Screw it. See you in the courtroom because I know you're playing games. I've seen this too many times. You have to be careful out here in these streets, babes. Continue though.
So she never responded back. After I asked for the refund, she went on her Instagram to say, hey, I'm accepting more features. That same hour that I emailed her, she got on her Instagram and she said that she was accepting more features and that she was ready to work with more people.
And how you gonna get on the internet and say you want some more features, but you never respond? Girl, Tiffany. Damn it.
So right then and there, I was confused on how I was asking for a refund in the same moment, but at the same second, you were accepting more features from other people. So I was confused. Like, why didn't I receive my refund? And then so I'm just like, okay, I'm just chill. And then so I noticed that she started a TikTok to promote herself and her singing, which is no problem, but it's like, you're doing all this in the same second that I'm reaching out asking for my refund. So in that second, like, this is a business. So I felt.
So I want y'all to recognize in 1 second. So what he's basically saying, I'm
Put the screenshot.
This isn't the first time she's ever received this. I'm gonna let y'all know that's now. This isn't the first time she's received one of these. She's gotten this multiple times. People have came out on multiple occasions. And I'm glad she ain't hit me up, because girl, I wouldn't even just blast you. Girl, I'd have been seeing you in court. And that's when I've been blasting you. I've been in the TMZ like, she didn't pay me. And now I'm here to get my $500. I fuck 500. I would pay her that 2,500. So therefore, when you fuck up, you gonna have to see me in court. You gonna have to see me in court. You gonna have to see me in that courtroom. $2,500. That's enough for me just to go ahead and file that case. That's just right there at that line. Just for me to go ahead and file that case. Okay. Y'all gotta be smart. Y'all move smart out here in these streets, because Hollywood like to play games, and you gotta learn how to do too. If you want to play these games out here in these streets, you gotta learn how to play them games, babes. You want to learn how to play the system. I promise you, things get so much better when you learn how to play the system. Work with it and play with it. Okay. What else we got going on? We got through Tiffany Evans and her hot mess. I don't even want to finish with that, because this is not the first time we've heard of that. It really isn't. It really isn't. Let's talk about this Maryland man that y'all see in the pink that y'all think is a lady. This is not a lady. And no, it's not a trans woman.
This man is charged with secretly filming women showering at local gyms, disguising himself in a wig to get into the locker rooms. In court, the judge decided to keep him behind bars, reasoning that for the safety of the community, there was no lesser option. Police became aware of the suspect when a victim reported one of his offenses at this One Life Fitness in Germantown earlier this month.
People need to be able to feel safe when they are at the gym showering. So this defendant will remain held without bond until trial, which will be in district court on December 15th.
This man is charged with secretly filming women showering at local gyms.
I got so many thoughts, and I got so many thoughts, and I don't know what I want to say first. But I don't be showering at no goddamn gym. I don't trust nobody. I don't even trust men. Okay, I wouldn't be showering and shit where outside in public. But I understand that because getting sweaty and worked out, and you're probably doing it right before work, so you still gotta smell good. Okay. How many here smell like you working up a sweat? Where you been? Oh. No, because some of y'all beginning to get on the bus smelling like hot dogs and corn chips. But I ain't gonna talk about you. This is disgusting. This is highly disgusting. Very freaking disgusting, honestly. Yeah, do the Nikki first. Like, yeah. That is disgusting. Are you serious? You mean here we go to the gym no more? I can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere these days. Girl, I must be going out tonight. I wish I didn't go that. I'm gonna play them for their money, but I ain't gonna listen. If a man is doing right, maybe I'll talk to you. But you ain't giving nothing, you ain't serving shit. And we ain't doing no wristbands in the club. We ain't doing no wristbands in the club. Okay. But this is nasty. This is disgusting. Ew. 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 Oh my god. Ew. You're disgusting for that. You need help. Do you know you need help? Cause you need help. That's his name. You ain't getting no pun pun. They ain't giving you no pun pun out here in these streets. And so you can get the pun pun. So you get mad and you go to the lucky rooms. And you go to the lucky rooms and then you turn around and you're there. Then you're just recording women in the pun puns. What's wrong with you? You're crazy in the head. Okay? You're crazy. You're crazy. That's out of pocket. That's insane. But let's get into this Natalie team. I'm going to Masika Khalifa, but oh yeah, look at some of these Halloween costumes. Every now and then we're gonna talk about some Halloween costumes. I like this. This is cute. It's how just like you are. Ooh. Okay. I don't pull it off. I got the body for it. I just wish we took care of your health. And we'll be all right. We'll
Let me plummet. You can sit down with my dad. Real stuff, bro. You can sit down with my dad. Let me plummet. Real, bro. His name is Pastor Mike Freeman, bro. You over here. tell the bitches, like, if you don't fight, oh yeah, you're going home. You're getting replaced. What? All the bitches are sick, depressed, overstimulated, and can't find their identity. I'm the only one standing up to everybody, like, so why are we actually fighting? My sister looked like a weirdo. I don't even know if that's, and then I don't even know if they, and just me y'all telling y'all this, I don't care. They're gonna probably dress it up and make me seem like I'm the weirdo. And I look like I got some things to work on. Sure, bro. Sure, bro. The atmosphere of baddies is demonic. Everybody that don't want to fight is fighting. If you're not fighting, you're not getting your check. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to work with Zeus Network ever again. I'm disappointed for real in myself for falling for it or thinking I had.
Krishan, goodbye, because you already back for another season, girl. You know you love the checks. Be quiet. You love them checks. You love them Zeus checks. You loving them Zeus checks, baby. Stop lying. Stop lying.
Something that, like divine in me, that I can make it about God, and then the more I make it about God, the more it's like
and cut, because why are we? You know, she always want to bring God, girl. You don't. But then we turn around. This morning, we woke up, and the violence ensued on Halloween. Because Mariah Lynn just stepped into the chat. Okay. So apparently there was supposed to be some type of text messages going on or whatever. She says, unfortunately, yesterday, the so-called baddie CEO, Natalie Nunn, decided to fabricate a story about Lemmy, claiming I had, yeah. Wait, we gotta go back to that because she did claim that. Hold on. We're gonna take you. Oh, we're gonna play that in here.
Business.
Yeah, business partner. Let's go back to that. Hold on.
A business partner with your brother. I'm not talent. I'm a business partner. You're on the internet popping your shit at me all the time. It's always shade. You're not a blogger for baddies, but all your posts are baddie blogs. And you talk shit about the creator of the show. You're Lemmy's brother-in-law. You be throwing shade all the time. I asked Lemmy to let his brother know, his brother-in-law, stop talking shit on the fucking internet. Yeah. I talked to him. He told me, yeah. Just disregarding the fucking business partner. What I'm telling you, okay? Disregard it. A business partner with.
So after she said all that, nevertheless, how many of you have seen these? It was in public outbursts. So basically, he's been addressing about all these outbursts, how everybody's been coming out and start talking about Lemmy. Lemmy, when there's smoke, there's fire. So something must be wrong. Something got to be wrong. Because then Mariah Lynn even stepped into the chat. And she says, unfortunately, yesterday, the so-called baddie CEO, Natalie Nunn, decided, hold on, we're going to do, so you guys, yesterday, so-called BEO's Natalie Nunn decided to fabricate a story about me. Lemmy claimed some kind of video, I tried to handle the situation privately and respectfully through text, and instead of taking accountability, she thought it was okay to disrespect me. Yeah. For the record, I've never seen Lemmy harm an animal or a person. He's been nothing but a kind and professional thought. My partnership with Zeus. I've only been nothing but loyal and supportive of Natalie from day one. I thought this bitch was my friend. You thought that bitch was your friend. Clearly not. Let me make it clear. So, call video that doesn't exist, and I am not the one. Nor the two. Clearly, them pills and potions are fucking with your brain. I don't go back and forth. I stand on business. I move with loyalty, real energy. So if you on some weird timing, stay far away from me. Okay? I said what I said, and I mean every word. Child, I guess that's what she had to say. Okay, Matrippy Lynn. Okay, Matrippy Lynn. Pills and potions. And these are screenshots of the text. What they say. I'm trying to see if we can really see them out. I don't know how and why the fuck you got me in this, but I don't have a video of anything of any video yet. I don't have record anything. I'm around anybody, so please don't put me in anything. I fuck with you, but I don't appreciate my name being thrown in the mess. I love you and I hope you're going to do this and da 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 da. She says, girls, Natalie says, girls, shut up. Something. They barred off that, kicked that dog. Fuck you talking about? Wait, somebody kicked. Is it Scotty's dog? You know that kicked that dog. You talking about? I get it. I have a video, but I don't know what I'm saying. But okay, nah. Line it up. You trying to say there's a video around of somebody kicking somebody's dog? Are you trying to say Scotty kicked her own dog? Who dog? Whose dog? Wait a minute. Whose dog? As short under Zeus, I watched Lemon Plumber years. We all seen one male lose a dragon online just to come running back because he needs him again. We've seen women who consider close friends and business partners. Did let me
Business partner with
I'm so confused. Who kicked what dog? Who kicked the dog?
a business partner with.
Nevertheless, something disrespectful to work the right and to expose and inflict harm upon me personally, so behavior is distant. To be clear, there is no fear and concern about any of it. She is entitled to conduct herself however she's conducting herself. Blah blah blah. I understand that she may presently be grieving and loss of security guard. My phone's somewhere ringing, y'all. I'm trying to ignore it. What dog? Wait, when the fuck she talk about a dog? What dog? Did I miss
Your
something?
brother. I'm not talent. I'm a business partner. You're on the internet popping your shit at me all the time. It's always shade. You're not a blogger for baddies, but all your posts are baddie blogs. And you talk shit about the creator of the show. You're Lemmy's brother-in-law. You be throwing shade all the time. I asked.
I don't see nothing about no dog. So what the hell is going on with this dog thing? What the hell? Okay. So I'm unclear what's going on with the dog part. We will figure it out. You know we gonna figure it out. Other reason, let's see. Any other news? Oh yeah, and then Offset earlier had something to say about Cardi B. Talking about over there with Stephanie, how the fuck you leave Jordan for a Roman? Y'all is two and the same niggas. What are you talking about? He ain't shit and you ain't shit. So I don't see what the difference is. He just ain't shit with money and you ain't shit with missing taxes. Fuck you talking about. That's just, I'm sorry. That's just how I felt in the moment. Don't get mad at me. But how y'all two in the same, y'all two in the same people, babes. Two in the same people, babes. I don't see the difference. And the difference is, someone tell me. See what's the difference? What's the difference? Okay, wait a minute. He been talking, What's the difference? All right, so we finished that part, and so you know what it's time for. It's time for us to get into the news. Let's get into the world news and see what's going on with our people. Let's run the segment for news time. Okay, we're back. Okay, so let's get back into this mess because it's crazy. Okay, so Kamala.
Wasn't Joe Biden then, to put it on him, wasn't his refusal to recognize his own frailties the reason that you faced a nearly impossible task?
I ran against Donald Trump for president, and Donald Trump ran on a platform that was, in large part, I believe, misrepresenting his intentions to the American people. I do believe that there are a fair number of people that voted for Donald Trump who believed him when he told them that his first priority on day one is going to be to bring down prices. And he didn't. And you combine that misrepresentation of intention with also what was at play in terms of massive amounts of mis and disinformation.
Now, forgive me.
And a truncated calendar in terms of the clock.
I want to interrupt you because that is a world-class pivot, but it is not the question that I asked you, which is about Joe Biden's failure to recognize his own frailties and what that did to you. The question is about Joe Biden. Are you still reluctant to criticize the former president?
In what regard, please?
Well, just in terms of that question. So you went on.
What exactly would you like to ask? Be more specific, if you don't mind.
Was it Joe Biden's decision, his failure to recognize his own frailties in that position, that put you in the position that made it almost impossible to win that race?
He was not frail as president of the United States.
But he had frailties. We all saw the debate.
I do believe that Joe Biden had the capacity to be president of the United States, and I have never doubted that he had the capacity to be president of the United States. If you want to talk about whether he had the...
So frailties are like weaknesses. So, okay, so I kind of understand where Kamala is coming from. So it's the fact that, because it's the miscommunication of language. It's so what Kamala is basically saying is that he didn't, it's still a frailness. It's a weakness. It's somewhere there that it's a weak point because of the rigorous schedule. It's not even that. For politicians or anybody who works in any political field, it's a rigorous schedule. And sometimes it can end up being a 24 to 48 hour schedule. Sometimes weeks on ends. You never actually end work. You're constantly on the move. You're constantly doing this. You're constantly doing that. And so his schedule as president, he had to go from here. It was conference here. He was already campaigning before that and was possibly already tired, exhausted, trying to campaign, trying to keep up with the young people. And because his frailness to actually be able to keep up with the energy, he doesn't have the same energy as he did in the past. And so therefore, he was a lot more tired. He was a little bit more exhausted. The schedule was weird. It was a lot of meetings here. It was a lot of this here. It was a lot of this here. He was tired. He was exhausted. It was a weakness. He couldn't handle all that pressure. We seen how Obama went in the office with all black hair, came out with gray hair, and looked like he was 50 years older than what he was. It's an exhausting, it's a stress, it's a heavy amount of stress being in that position. So yes, some people are not able to handle that. They will have a frailness because some people are not going to be able to handle that kind of schedule and constantly keep it with that for 4 years straight. And then continue another 4 years after these first 4 years were already exhausted, plus the 2 years prior that you were already campaigning. That's 6 years of constantly traveling, constantly doing this, constantly doing that, meeting after meeting. And you wonder why he had a frailness. He was exhausted. You have to scan, there's about a year and a half of campaigning, 2 years really. And you got to really think about, he was president. He was vice president along with Obama. So that's 8 years that he was already going back and forth, campaigning, doing this, plus the year and a half beforehand that he was already coming into it. So therefore, you have that. Then he's doing this. He takes a small 4-year break, but still works in the White House. Some works with the government, but turns around and now he's president. Just because you took a 4-year pause, I mean, you're going to turn around and be ready to do the again. You took a 4-year break. You're not going to be able to jump up and get back on that. He was exhausted. The man was exhausted. It was tiring. It's a rigorous job to be a leader in such way. So I do understand where Kamala is coming from, but I don't understand why the interviewer was being so tough about the question. It wasn't a world-class privilege. She answered your question. It was just the fact that the way she answered it was in a way that you have to decode. But we have other news going on to shit. Even SNAP benefits. The government even tried to told Trump that he can't even do that. And speaking about qualifications, even Jasmine Crocker has something to say about it. Shit.
All I know is no, sir, you will not get a third term. That's not gonna happen. I mean, the Supreme Court gonna have to find a big boy and big girl panties and do what's right. The Constitution is very clear, sir. And frankly, you never should have had one term. If I'm gonna be perfectly honest, you were never qualified to be president of the United States, not once, but definitely not twice. And your incompetencies are showing. Your own people, yes, my home girl, Marjorie Taylor Greene, is also very disappointed in you. Listen, you are a loser. And unfortunately, we all are being dragged down with you in your loser ways. All I know is no, sir, you will not.
And that's true. That's very freaking true. It's not even that. Democrats need to step up. And Republicans who are acting childish need to step up. Y'all need to wake up. Kim was even like talked about how she's been disappointed in him too. But here we go. So this is the second thing. So yesterday they stripped his power of executive power, so he can't do no more executive shit. No more executive orders from Trump. Good. But in a vote from Senate voted from 50 to 46 to strip Donald Trump of his power on tariffs. Donald Trump ignores the Senate vote 56 to strip Donald Trump of his terror powers. Of course, he's going to continue ignoring. This man ignores every time. It don't even make no sense. This man ignores more than I ignore shit. I ignore more phone. I thought I ignore hella phone calls. This nigga just ignores the rules. I thought I was a person to be like, fuck the rules. Nah. This man is nah. I don't like it. Then on top of it, this frumpy dump is in the news. And he just turned around and fired 8,980 people in active duty, 5,772 who was in reserves of troops who identified as transgender. You know what's the problem? The LGBTQ, we're going to get in the field. We're going to get in that pain. We're going to work it out. We're going to get the thumping. But the rest of y'all ain't going to be, y'all ain't about that. Y'all ain't about that. And this generation of kids ain't finna go out there and fight without they roadblocks. said what I said. They're not gonna go out there and fight. They're a little bit lazy, a little bit ill mannered. You're not gonna get them to go out there and fight for shit. And you gonna tell them that you're not paying nobody. Then you wanna turn around and you think somebody gonna work at you fired that many people? You want us to blow the fuck up? You already out here doing crazy stuff. Man, y'all, I'm trying to have a good Halloween. You know what? Fuck it. We gonna have a good Halloween. We gonna chuck it up till Monday for the rest of the bullshit because yes, we're gonna have a good time over here on the Candid Truth. We're tired of this man. It's exhausting dealing with this man. I was gonna talk about this man, but you know what? It's Halloween, and today is about fun. Today's about life, and we're not about to do all that. We're not about to get into that. Listen, one, I want to thank y'all so much for being here at the Candid Truth. It's Friday. We're going through a lot. I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys had an amazing time with me today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, your weekend, and we'll be back on Monday for another show. Yes. So Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. We're doing Monday nights. Yeah, no, Monday lunchtime, Monday nights, Wednesday nights, and Friday night. No, only one that's Friday is nighttime is Fridays. Sorry about that. Friday is my nighttime shows. Monday and Wednesday are all my daytime shows. So 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 o'clock Eastern time, and then on Friday my show is 8 p.m. Pacific time, 11 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you guys also check out the show. I thank you guys so much. Please have a safe Halloween. Be safe out here. Make sure the kids get their candy, but don't ruin their teeth. All right. Love you guys so much. And thank you so much for watching another Candid Truth show.